Hi everyone, welcome back with
Hello.
Simone, me, and Soren that we can finally see live.
Welcome.
Um, Hello everyone. Hi Katerina. Hi Jay. Um, I hope you're all doing great and that you have started this 2025 in the best possible way. We are, as always, I should say we are back at work, but actually we never went
No.
anywhere. We have been handling the household volume 2, pledge manager and all that stuff that you have to do after the end of a campaign, and now we have actually started working on adventures in the household journey to the garden. um, so today we are, I believe this is the first live stream
I
of
think so. Yes, I
2025.
was I
Yeah,
was thinking about this. It's the first official live stream of the 2025. I mean, the last one on 2024 was like the
2 weeks ago.
3rd
Yeah.
of December at 6 p.m. So we were very, very near to the new year, but a happy new year to all of you. And yes, cats. A lot of cats. This is one cat, but a lot of it. Yes, this is our official first live stream. What better way to start our year than to talk about a new project? We teased a lot of them during our last live stream, and here we are to talk a little bit about household in general, of course, as always, but in the specific of Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden, which is the very cool name of the 5e conversion of the Household Volume 2.
So for everyone here who doesn't know what Adventures in the Household is, Adventures in the Household is the 5e conversion or 5e edition of Household, and Journey to the Garden is the counterpart of our Household Volume 2 expansion. So basically, this live stream and this crowdfunding campaign that we're going to have pretty soon actually on Backerkit will revolve entirely around the fifth edition of what you just saw, a couple months ago. So what we did for Household Volume 2, we will redo possibly for Adventures in the Household. So what will that mean? If you are interested in 5e games and in adventures in the household, this is now your chance to take part in the campaign and to um, enter the world of household in your favorite with your favorite system. And if not, if you are an original household backers or fan or whatever, there will still be something for you in this campaign because, first of all, we want to remind you that the late pledges for Household Volume 2 are still open. So if you need your Household or Household Volume 2 copy, you can still go to Backerkit right now and pre-order it and do a late pledge. Secondly, as we talk about adventures in the household, journey to the garden, we will show you new art, new concept, new characters, and so hopefully you will still join us even if you don't care about the 5 year edition to follow
Well,
the
new
progress,
stuff.
yeah, of
At
the
least we will
world.
show a lot of new stuff.
And we will show you something cool today.
Yes.
And third, there is a very important reason, there's a very good reason to follow this project, even if you are not interested in 5e and you don't want to back Journey to the Garden, because um, if this campaign goes well enough, we will hopefully unlock a number of new stretch goals. And if we unlock something that is not part of the original Household Volume 2 campaign, we will backward unlock it for you as well. So meaning that if we reach a certain amount and we want to come up with a new monster or new room or new location or something else, and as always we don't have actually everything planned, so we don't know yet. But if we come up with some cool idea for this campaign, we will also put it in Household Volume 2, and this
Yes.
will also um, count for physical pledges, that physical stretch goals that we come up with. So if we have some incredible idea to make an additional card or something, or a poster or whatever, we will also give it for free to all the people who took part to the original Household Volume 2 campaign. So yeah.
So bottom line is, if you see something unlocked in the upcoming Journey to the Garden Backerkit campaign, rest assured you will get it if you are a backer of Household Volume 2. Welcome to the Garden campaign.
So
Also, just for your consideration, we will repeat this a lot of times, but both the Pledge Manager and the pre-order store of the original Household Volume 2 will be open throughout all the Adventures in the Household campaign. So don't worry if you see something, oh, now that's really cool, now I want to add this. Or a friend of mine just know about the Household through Adventures in the Household but want the original. Don't worry, the pre-order store and the Pledge Manager will be open until June, so you have plenty of time also to see what's going on, what's coming, and what we are working on.
So the first information that it's very important is that during the Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden campaign on Backerkit, you will not be able to take the original household pledges and rewards. So there will be no pledge specifically made for those of you who wants the original edition. And the reason for this is that the pre-order store will be open, so you can do it anytime during the campaign, after the campaign, right now, whatever you want. So there was no need to actually have other, pledges on the Adventures in the Household campaign. And yes, if we unlock anything, you can be assured that everything
Yes.
there is in Adventures in the Household you will have. There will be no exclusive content. So that, I believe, was the first bit of information that we will repeat forever and ever, to make sure that everyone is on par with all the information. What else can we say about Adventures in the Household? The same team behind the first
the
Adventures in the
team
Household
will
will be
work
back.
on this, so everyone is on board, meaning me and Rico and Daniela, of course, and Katerina, of course, and all the core Two Little Mice crew, but also Jacob Rogers will be back to handle this new convention, which was the one responsible for the first Adventures in the Household, but he did a lot of very, very cool stuff in his life, like Rico, if you want to.
Yeah, right. Among the stuff that Jacob Rogers did for 5e, there is Ruins of Simbarum, there is Adventures in Middle-earth, and Lord of the Ring role playing for 5e. So pretty experienced guy. He did an amazing job on Adventures in the Household, if you ask me, at least. And
It was not easy to
yeah,
take the entire household experience and put it into the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition engine. So yes, very good.
so yeah, highly recommended, and I believe he was able and will be able still to deliver a very 5e experience that still feels very true to the
Household
original
deep.
household, setting and overall feel, which is very important for us, because we want to do a conversion of the game, not another kind of game with a similar setting. Um, so other cool things that we want to tell you today, and that we actually want to show you today. Let me see if I can. Okay, so first of all, I will now give you a first look to the new Opera Omnia box for Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden. And This is something that we already said in the past. Maybe some of you will be surprised, I don't know, but here it is. So unlike the original edition of Household, all the Adventures in the Household Opera Omnia boxes, past and future, will be of the same color. So we will have one color code for the 5th edition of Household. So it's very close to the original. It's very heavy.
Rico, it's every single time the same mistake.
Yeah, I don't empty the boxes before the live stream. So this is, and the first one, as you can see, featured this little littling with a sister on his back. And new edition with Daniela, we decided to feature the silhouette of possibly a Fé cider, so with the iconic bone side blade, which is very representative of the garden for us. So this will be the actual Opera Omnia for the volume 2 of Adventures in the Household for Journey to the Garden. What's going to be inside? The 5e edition of the season screen, the actual Journey to the Garden book, and then we'll have of course a conversion of a saga of the long winter, which is going to be called Winter Never Ends, and the art book, The Art of Household, the same art book that was featured in the Household Volume 2 Opera Omnia box. This is something that's been asked in the past, so I want to answer directly, and we will say this many times in the future. The art book in this box and in the original box will be the same, exactly the same art book, and so you can expect art from Household and Adventures in the Household to be together, bundled in the art book. But also Adventures in the Household and Household Volume 2 will share the same artwork because we have been working on them together. So in the first edition of Household and Adventures in the Household, there was some differences because the two projects were made in different times. But now we are working together, so they will be exactly the same, and they will feature all the art. Yeah. So that was the Opera Omnia box. But today we also want to show you a very special art reveal, because this is going to be the cover art for Journey to the Garden. Now the cover for Household Volume 2 was very special. I like it very much. It took a lot of time to arrive there, to have an idea of what we wanted to show on the cover. So it wasn't easy to make another cover, I have to say. Daniela did an incredible job, and I believe you're going to enjoy this one. But also, I want to show you the date for Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden. The title is very long. I will not get used to it, to saying this multiple times a day. So what do we want to do first, Simone? Do I need to share the cover or the date?
I think let's begin with the cover. Let's close our little chat with the date, so we can also share at least, we can tell, we cannot share links on YouTube, but you can start finding stuff around.
So let me see if I can actually find the cover. And please welcome Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden. I will give you some time for the usual leg of this live stream to properly take a look at this amazing cover that features a soldier of the um, silly
Sure.
court of the fair, and a samurai of the shogunate of the silver blade of the backyard,
But
riding a battle mouse.
yes, yes. On the three branches.
Yeah. So, um, since there was a lack of shinigamis and samurai on the other covers, Daniela decided it was a good idea to dedicate at least one cover art to a shinigami samurai. And yeah, I believe it was a cool call and a good call. And of course, we have our fair, our bird riding fair, which is always very impressive to see a littling compared to a bird. And thank you, guys.
Well, it seems you are really liking this art. I'm really happy.
So it was,
Yeah, it's something.
yeah, we wanted to do something that still looked similar, of course. So branches and the red berries, of course, and the foliage and the green theme. But also we want to make something that was clearly, of course, different. You
Yes,
couldn't
yes.
confuse the cover, so that was Daniel's idea, and I believe it's rather cool if you ask me.
Thank you,
And
Dan.
thank you, everyone. We'll take your compliments to Daniela, who is actually working at the um, new character reveal. Because one things that we'll do in Adventures in the Household, we will take the chance to showcase at least one other littling for each profession, as we did during the Household Volume 2 campaign. So expect to see another wayfarer, another scholar, another duelist, and so on. And I have seen many of them, and I think you're going to appreciate it. And I hope that you will also appreciate and benefit from the fact that we will do another campaign, and even if you are backer of Household Volume 2, so you don't need to back this, of course, but still with the reveals and the constant art reveals, we can maybe give a little
You can still take part
yeah,
in the event. In the
but also
in
with,
the
there's a lot of things going on with Household, and when we drop the books, there are 300 pages book, so having a little more time, having another month to showcase the art one each day, and to tell you
talk
more about the
about
place. Yeah,
characters, and vocations and stuff. I mean, you know Household, probably, since you are still here. Household is it's full of lore, of information, hidden and not hidden. So, yes, it's very cool for us to, and that's why we are doing this right now, to have a lot of time continuously dedicated to this IP, to this lore, to this world.
because yeah,
Hi,
it
Chloe.
was, hi Chloe, it was a difficult call to what do we do. We make Adventures in the Household right away, we wait a little bit, and then we do it after sometimes during the year. And in the end, we decided there was so much passion coming from us and from you towards Adventures towards Household Volume 2, sorry, that we felt it was a good idea to actually have this campaign right away, so we can continue our discussion. Really, this we will all be um, revolves around the idea that despite the high amount of, we showcase, I believe, like 30 different pieces of art
Yeah.
during the campaign, mock-ups, and we told you about Lancaster, the Barn Owl, and about JFK, the King Frog
Yes.
Jack, KFJ, King Frog Jack, and all that stuff. but still there's so much to share, there's so much to tell, there's so much to show, and we didn't have enough time, so we're going to do another campaign, and we're going to use that time to, you know, continue our journey throughout the garden.
Jay's asking, the new art will be available in digital art correction for Household Volume 2. I must say there will be no exclusive art of Household or of Adventures in the Household. Every art you see will be featured in both books. So rest assured, everything will be, of course, in the digital collection of art.
And in the digital collection, you will find, I will just to briefly go through that, you will find all the covers, and then you will find all the characters, the different characters from the different profession and from the different folks, and all the adversaries, all the beasts.
Yes, creatures and adversaries.
So yes,
a lot of stuff.
Thank you. I'm very happy that you appreciate this cover. Really, you have no idea how hard it is to make two covers of virtually the same book, you know, because when you do a cover art, when you make the concept for a cover art, you are actually trying like the best way to convey everything there is in the book in a single image. So making another one, it's always like one of them it's going to be better than the other one, it's going to be more right than the other, so it wasn't it wasn't easy. And then that was this decision. The first one was focused on the house. You can see the house from the tree, and this one was focused on a creature, in this case a red cardinal kind of bird, but both revolves around branches and berries and the green foliage and the character that is looking at the horizon, basically, to, you know, even if we can see the actual horizon, the vastity of the garden, you can see that these characters are looking away, are looking at us, to kind of, you know, tell you about this big frontier, this vast fields that it's going to be the garden outside of the house. Thank you, Jay. So yes, there will be, of course, another cover reveal for the conversion of a Saga of the Long Winter, which is going to be called Winter Never Ends. But we will do that in a couple of weeks, I believe, yes, because it's time to reveal when this crowdfunding is actually going to happen, because it's going to be very, very soon, and it's going to be on, I don't know, I have to read it, on February 25th. So we will wait for you in a month,
more or less, a little more than 5 weeks. We will launch Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden on Backerkit. The teaser page is out. We will share the link with you after the live is ended. And so, as always, you can, you know, follow the project to, if you are interested, of course, in take part on it, or if you want to see what's happening, what will reveal. It's very important for us to keep sharing Household to as many people as possible.
And hopefully we'll see you all on February 25th, and I cannot stress it enough, if you don't know Household or Adventures in the Household, this is the first time that you're hearing about this project, you can go on Drive-Thru-RPG right now, and you can download the quick start for both the original Household using our signature D6 system, or Adventures in the Household, which is the 5e conversion using usual, Dungeons and Dragons rules. If you are a fan of Adventures in the Household, you've been waiting for this welcome year. Now it's your time to actually go to the garden. And if you are a fan of the original Household, please try and stick with us because we will have some surprises for you, and we genuinely appreciate you participating. And hopefully, this will be a cool experience for everyone, and this will give us a chance to talk a little bit more about our favorite project.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Thanks.
As always. Yes.
So yes, hopefully we will have some fun, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of miss the Household Volume 2 campaign. It was a smooth campaign. It was a happy campaign. It was full of
Full
live
of
streams.
stuff,
Yeah,
of art, reveal, updates, and live stream and stuff. We are talking and talking each day, and writing and talking and talking and writing. It was wonderful. Hi, Gianluca.
totally.
And
So,
that's great.
um, in the upcoming weeks, sounds like a trailer for something. In the upcoming weeks, we will show you the actual mock-up and cover for Winter Never Ends, but also we will show you the final art for the Household history, the last stretch goal that we unlocked during the Household Volume 2 campaign. Do you remember that big art piece featuring all the different, leaders of the different nations and factions of the Household and the Household? We will show you the final piece, which is already done, and it's incredible. I cannot wait to have it printed somewhere in my house. But before we leave, I want to show you another piece of art, because I believe it's
What's happening?
yeah, it's a little bit of time since we have some art reveal, so we felt like one wasn't enough for this
No.
announcement and for this update. So I will show you a piece of art that will be later published on the next update for Household Volume 2. Yeah,
Yes.
and we have a lot of
It's
fans
hostility.
outside.
Always someone driving angry around the neighborhood.
Yeah. So let me see. Without further ado, let me see if I can find the art reveal. One last art reveal. You saw a sketch of this earlier in the past month, but now we have the final art, and I believe you will appreciate it. And please welcome the second duelist that
Yes.
will be part of Saga of the Long Winter / Winter Never Ends. Shiro Nizume, the White Mouse, the Boggart, formerly known as Ernest Gilmore in House of Volume 1, that will be back in House of Volume 2 as Shiro Nizume, the White Mouse. It's not silver, but it's actually paper. That's an ori katana, which is a kind of sword that's made out of thin layers of paper by an origami master.
Yes.
Is
it's
it
him.
true that bird is makeup for men? We have Ernest. Ernest is a very good
Very
example.
younger when he used to smile and to look at the bright future. Something had happened at the poor Ernest, which is now has changed name, but is always the same pure-hearted and hard-working littlings that he was inside the house.
There will be different kinds of katanas in Household. One of the most common is going to be a, the classic katana made out um, basically the leg or horn of a beetle. So it's going to be made of insect,
And a
basically.
side, yes, an insect side, more or
Yeah.
less.
But also you will be able to find kind of a more dualist kind of katana, which is yeah, kind of the dualist counterpart for that katana. It's going to be the ori katana, which is uh, thin as paper, made of paper, and it will of course cut as paper.
Yes.
So yes, and I don't know. I unfortunately I believe it will still lose against sisters in household, but
No.
who knows? You know,
Yes.
paper's paper. But yes, that was the last art reveal for today. But I really wanted to show you this one because I'm really happy whenever I see someone from Household Volume 1 coming back in Household Volume 2 or Journey to the Garden, because it's been like 7 years. So having the same illustration, same character, 7 years apart, it's always kind of emotional. What if you made scissors of paper? I believe you will tie against a rock, but
Yes, against
yeah,
yourself. I don't know.
I don't know
It's
yet.
very complicated.
Uh, we'll have, so we'll see. I have to make a short story about that in the books. Um, Again, guys, thank you for being here with us. After this live stream, we will post on our social media and on Discord the link to the landing page for Adventures in the Household Journey to the Garden on Backerkit. And from now until February 25th, we will start sharing stuff, even old stuff that we already shared, just so that people who are following Adventures in the Household are on par. And starting from February 25, we will start reveal new stuff and possibly unlock new stuff. So I believe that's it for today. It's been half an hour and people outside are
Complaining.
are complaining, as you can hear, probably. Um, thank you for being us with thank you for being with us today. We will, I guess we will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.